Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about first class levers. Just before we start talking about first class levers, did you know that a play equipment for children like a seesaw is a type of first class lever? One of the simplest mechanics used in many tools is a single moving part called a lever. Even anything that has a handle on it has a lever attached. A lever is a rigid bar resting on a pivot that is used to move heavy or firmly fixed loads with one end when pressure is applied to the other. There are three different types of levers: the first class levers, the second class levers, and the third class levers. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, we are going to discuss about first class levers. I will discuss about the second class levers and the third class levers in my future video. Okay, now coming back on our subject, levers makes it easier for us to move, lift, or even shift things. Levers are thought to be the first tools that were used by people to help them move large objects like rocks or to help them open the shells of nuts and shellfish. Every single lever has a rigid straight arm or bar that can turn around a fixed point called a fulcrum. The fulcrum can be situated anywhere on the rigid straight arm or bar. It also consists of an effort and a load. The effort is the place where we apply the force on the lever. The load is the object or mass that has to be moved, cut, or even lifted. By changing the position of the fulcrum, we can gain extra strength with less effort. Forces can even make objects turn if there is a fulcrum. This is called mechanical advantage, or for short MA, because a small effort can move a large load. The effort we put in is called the input, and the result is called the output. Effort and load are forces and are measured in newtons, which is represented as a capital N. Now that we have learned what is a lever, all the things it consists of, and of mechanical advantage, we can finally start with the first class levers. In a first class lever, the fulcrum is situated between the effort and the load. When we apply force on one end, the load, which is on the other end, will move up. One thing to remember is that first class levers always lifts the load in the opposite direction to the effort. The mechanical advantage in first class levers is that it depends on the position of the fulcrum in relation to the effort and the load. In other words, the position of the fulcrum will affect the effort and the load. Let's have a look at a claw hammer. A claw hammer is a tool that is used to pull out nails. In the claw hammer, the input force, which is the effort, is us pulling on the handle of the claw hammer. The fulcrum is the hammer and the claw, and the load is the nail that we are trying to pull out. Have you noticed something? The fulcrum is close to the load, and the distance between the effort and the fulcrum is much bigger. This gives mechanical advantage to the lever. We show this as mechanical advantage is greater than 1. But first class levers don't always give mechanical advantage that is greater than 1. If we have a look at a balance scale, we can see that there is no mechanical advantage because the effort and the load are equally balanced. We show this as mechanical advantage is equal to 1. The amount of force that a first class lever can magnify depends on the position of the fulcrum. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you find this video informative, then please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till then, bye-bye.